Hey guys, Soloist here, and welcome back to another long-awaited episode of Final Fantasy III. Sorry for the long delay. I took a week off to focus on some streaming. By the way, go follow me on Twitch at StarColorSoloist. Worked on streaming, but enough of that for now. We're back to Final Fantasy III. This will be the episode of Ingus. You can see that gloriful beer gut in all of its glory. Look at that. Seriously, can you, like, zoom in on that? Look at that. Anyway, in this episode, we're going to be tackling the boss that we saved. I want to go ahead and say, yes, I did stock up on... I got 5 Raven's Yawn, so that should be enough. I'm going to say now, I don't think my entire party is going to make it out of this fight alive, and if anyone dies, it's going to be Ingus, and I'll tell you why. It is very important to make sure that your magic defense is above 31. I can't remember if it was 30 or 31, but I'm going to go ahead and say it was 31 because it's safer to be higher always. So we got 36, 38, and 51. Arc's going to be fine. We're at 27 on Ingus. I equipped 2 shields to Ingus here. Well, let's see if that other ice shield might help out with some higher magic defense. No, it's actually worse. Alright, so... yeah, I equipped the 2 shields and it still didn't help. I'm going to keep them on just to hope for the best, I guess. Everybody else I kept the same for the most part. Actually, not even for the most part. Everyone's in the back row, too, because all anyone's going to be doing is using Raven Yawn. That's it. Raven's Yawns, and that's it. I actually just realized I forgot to save. So, let's save. Oops. Alright, but let's go see what's going on. Let's go take... what's your name? Alus. Yeah, I forgot for a minute. Alus back to his father. Prince Alus! Stand aside and let me through. I can't, sire. You've been branded in exile by the king. What? The king wants to let them through? My apologies, sire. You may go through now. Yes, because this guy who looks exactly like me told me so. Evidently, he has a higher rank than me. I'm totally okay with it. Please rest here for the night. Your audience with the king is scheduled for tomorrow. Good night. ... Ooh. That's ominous. Are you asleep? No, not yet. I can't help but wonder, what has happened to my father? Why would he expel his own son? Do you think he doesn't love me anymore? Sire. No parent would ever lose their love for their children. Your father must have had a good reason for doing this. Don't worry. I'm sure the king will explain everything come tomorrow. I guess you're right. Well, son, tomorrow couldn't wait. Just couldn't wait to see you. Ha ha ha. Hello there. Goodbye there. Alus, it's time for you to die. Father, what are you doing? Yes, what are you doing? Why did you stop? Kill him now. Ugh. Father! Father! There. I am free of your bonds. How? How did he break my spell? I would rather die than hurt my son. Your plans are foiled. Oh, brother. Well, have it your way. I'll just skip to the part where I kill you all. Prince Alus, stand back. We'll take care of this. I have auto battle on. Remember, auto battle is on. Cancel auto battle before you do anything. Cancel it. Ah, thank God. Anyway, this is the fight against the Garuda, I'm pretty sure is its name. Yeah, or Gigameth, as we heard about in the last episode. Alright, this is quite considerably... obviously not the hardest boss in the game, but for where you're at in the game, a lot of people consider this to be the hardest boss. The idea of what they want you to do is switch over to a Dragoon, because he does a magic attack on everybody that really hurts a lot. And yeah, it's a good thing to have a Dragoon to be in the air using jump while that happens, so they don't take any damage. Also, Dragoons can equip Lances, which deals double damage to flying enemies, and then they can have a Wind Spear on, and all flying enemies are weak to wind, so they'll take more damage from the wind. So Dragoon is the best way to go. However, I don't like the idea of switching job classes just for one boss. So you can pick up these Raven's Yawns, and they're going to dump damage onto him as well. I picked up 5 in case 4 doesn't do the trick. So let's see. Pretty good damage. Arx will do the most damage since he has the highest magic attack. Although it looks like everyone else is doing just fine on damage. Now, if Garuda gets to attack and he does his magic attack on everybody, Ingus might die. Alright, we got lucky there. We got lucky and he did not do it. Let's see if Ingus's Raven's Yawn can take him out. Okay, we're going to have to use one more Raven's Yawn. Okay, let's use it with... I'm going to use it with Ingus there. I'm going to use... What else can I use? Oh, he can just use... Well, he can just use Arrow. It won't do as much damage, but... I mean, it is what it is. You can't attack. A protective magic spell. Okay, I don't need that. That won't do anything. May as well just do that. And let's see what he has to steal, sure. Unless he goes after Refia here, I'm pretty sure we're going to do this with no depths. Even this might kill him. He should have barely any HP left. And there we go. Ladies and gentlemen, I made one of the hardest bosses in the game look like a piece of cake. Really ironic seeing how I struggled with way easier bosses in this playthrough so far, but no comment on that, really. Well, that is it. That is Garuda. Father! Alus, my son. Gigameth had put a spell on me. I was afraid you would never forgive me for what I had done to you, but you came back. This is what gave me enough strength to break Gigameth's spell, or bonds. Alus, the kingdom is yours now. Stop the war, and bring peace back to its people. I'm counting on you, son. Father, don't go! I love you, Alus. Wow, way to almost kill him and then put all the responsibility of being a king onto him. Worst father ever? Okay, he didn't actually try to kill him, obviously, but... You have my thanks. If it were not for you, I would have hated my father forever. No, sire. You never stopped loving your father. Oh, you're right. Thank you, Ark. I'll take my father's place on the throne and undo what he has made. What he was made to do against his will. Okay, that was a weird sentence. That was his wish. You have my eternal thanks. You have saved Saronia and my father from Gigameth. All hail King Alus! He'll make a good king, I'm sure of it. And then we get happy music. Let's go, Alus. Happy, happy day. I'm going to go ahead and take a minute to fix everything back. Definitely not going to equip a golden sword. Get a load of this guy. What did I have on? Oh, the royal sword and the blood sword. So the blood sword actually does absorb life. I kind of didn't mention that earlier. I actually was wrong about it. But that's kind of busted, to be honest. It's really, really good. Wait. Okay, I didn't want to go down there. There is treasure we can get, I believe, if you go up through here. Oh, no. Right in here. Right through here, we can find a secret treasure trove for us to plunder. We get a Medusa arrow for the archer we don't use. Rusty mail. I think rusty mail is a joke equipment as well. It is. Yeah. Okay. Very good. Get an ice rod. Excuse me. The ice rod is what I thought I had already had before, but I don't. So ice rod is cast Blizzara instead of Blizzard. Well, no, I want to equip that. I was looking at my equipment before the fight, and I was like, or recording, I was like, don't I have that? Dragon Hammer can be equipped to the Viking job class. Main Gauch, or Gauche, I never knew how to say that. Can be equipped to Refia. We could have bought this a little earlier, I believe. Has less attack, but I think it deals wind damage or something. I don't know. There's no reason to equip it over the boomerangs, though, that you can keep her in the back row for. Tomb of Fire for the Scholar. Scholar Hat. Golem Staff. I believe that casts Break. You know, I talked a lot really bad about the Scholar job class in the episode we unlocked it. But the more I play this game, I realize that it really would synergize super well with a thief and just stocking up on those items and just using them and having it kind of like an item healer or something. Or just on the offense with offensive items. That might be a really good way to play the game. Tomb of Ice. Another Boomerang in case you don't have two. A Selene Bow. And a Tome of Light. Not much stuff there that's very useful to us, honestly. But, you know, if you picked any of those job classes, you definitely want to stop by there and pick those up. Okay, let's see. We got another secret passage over here. This should lead to a couple more. A Gaia Vest. Does that equip to the monk? No, it probably equips to you, then. Who does the Gaia Vest equip to? Weird. I thought someone would be able to use that for sure. Let me go here and see. If it's even the kind of armor type, I think it is. Pretty sure. Vest. Gaia Vest. Defense 35. But none... Let me double check and make sure. I don't know who would... Oh, I bet you anything the Geomancer equips that. Yeah. Yeah, probably. Get a Viking Mail, obviously for the Viking. Earthen Bell, obviously for the Geomancer. We already got Dragon Helms in the last episode. Viking Helm, and Rusty Mail. Again, not many things there that are very good for us in the job classes I picked, but by all means, if you picked one of those job classes, go for it. I have made note in earlier in the series that if I had picked different job classes, Incus here is kind of my wild card. I thought about making him a Dragoon, a Dark Knight, Viking. I went with the Knight though because I feel like, well, honestly, it's because the Knight's the one I have played the least of, and I kind of wanted to shake it up a little bit for this playthrough. I thought that'd be kind of fun. All right, so let's see what's up here. Now we can explore this castle to its fullest. I do believe that's all the treasure we can get in here though, but before we leave, I will double check myself on that and make sure that I'm not fibbing. Is there anything we can do in here? Is this just a dead end? A dead end, dead end, dead end, dead end, dead end. Yep, it's a dead end. All right. No worries. Okay, that's everything. I still can't believe we made such a joke of that boss. That's so funny. Saronia is the most advanced kingdom in the world, especially when it comes to the airship technology. Well, I would love to have an airship. Speaking of that, King Alus fought all by his lonesome to restore peace to Saronia, the kingdom he loves. Really, all by his lonesome. From what I remember, he sat there and watched... Well, whatever, I don't even care. If you want to learn about the history of the world, the legends of this land, go visit... Or legends of this land, go visit the Great Library of Saronia. Well, that's open to you if you want to learn more about the lore. We might visit it. I don't know. I don't have any plans to, honestly. What's up? Before he died, I can't read, apparently. Before he died, the great Magus Noah gave fragments of his own power to his 3 apprentices. Zonde, Doga, and Yune. Okay. Interesting. Pretty sure we've heard the name Yune before. The only ones who were capable of creating an earthquake of that magnitude are the 3 wizards of the Doga continent. The Nautilus's engine should be powerful enough to get you past the winds that guard Doga, though through the arrow-shaped Warriors of Light, you must now head to the Doga continent. The Doga continent? That name sounds familiar. Well, it would be great if we had that Nautilus airship you're talking about. Jeez, he's kind of just flexing on us like, this is how you would get there, if you could. Alright, coming around here. I was lying about being all the treasure, by the way, because I just remembered when I saw this passage that there is probably more. In fact, I think there is definitely more. A very long path leading to this treasure. It better be game-breaking and amazing. The passage ahead is closed. I hear it used to lead to an underground tunnel in the old days. That doesn't look like an underground tunnel, but okay. Phoenix Down and... Phoenix Down. If this were any other Final Fantasy game, I'd probably say that was an underwhelming treasure, but Lord, knowing me, I probably need all the Phoenix Downs I can get, to be honest, viewers. So, let's head on back up. and around. Yeah, they really do take you way out of the way to get to that, don't they? Man, that's crazy. All right. Well, that's it for that. Let's go ahead and find our way to some more stuff. Let's see if there's anyone up here to talk to. I do like talking to people. I am the master cannoneer of this castle. I even shot down an airship during the civil war we had earlier. Jeez, really, did ya? Wonder whose that could have been. Nah, nice. Thanks, buddy. Thanks a lot. Let's see. I know we have to talk to them. I'm going to see if there's any secret passages in here. Alright, what's up? We are the Saronian engineers, the greatest minds in all the world. We've been expecting you. We've unearthed and restored a flying ship from ancient ruins. It's called the Nautilus, and it's yours to take. Let's go, guys. Huh? What? Hey, wait for me! We moored the ship outside the castle. Remember, it's called the Nautilus. It's a fine ship. Its engine should be powerful enough to take you through the wind that protects the Dow continent. And we are now the proud owner of the Nautilus. Yeah, they're not going to let us go without an airship that easy, viewers. Alright. The Nautilus was built by a genius engineer in the Saronia of old. Ooh, interesting. The genius engineer in flight on an airship when the world... The genius engineer was in flight on an airship when the world was covered in darkness. I wonder what happened to him. Hey, that sounds familiar. The genius engineer's next ambition was to build a machine to travel underwater. Well, I'm pretty sure they're alluding to Sid there. Because, well, he was on an airship when the world disappeared. Obviously, meaning... Yeah. He was with us, so that's obviously what happens. So now we have a new airship, and whoa, it is fast, but it still can't go over mountains. Still very constricted in that idea, so crap. But look how fast this thing is. Holy cow. Well, now, there actually still isn't that many places that we can go. We can go to the Dow continent. I didn't show it off. I'm pretty sure the Dow continent is the one to the south there. Let's go see. It's not like it'll take us very long. Woo! Man, it's so fast. Oh, I love it. I love fast. All right, straight down. Yeah, but the Dow continent is completely surrounded by mountain, and there's only one little area that you can get into it on. And before, if you had tried to go in, winds would have pushed you out. I didn't even bother showing it off. Right here. Yeah. So now, we can just go through. I think if we stop... Oh, we can actually run into random encounters here, so keep that in mind. Actually, what's over here? Just a dead end. And some new enemies. Alright, what have we got? We've got a chimera, or a chimera, or, yeah, whatever. Well, yeah, say yeah, whatever, whenever you can't read something. My thief is now at level 99, so unless I know for sure that I want to steal something off of an enemy, I am no longer going to be stealing in battles. Unless I know for sure there's something that the enemy has that I want. Like the Raven's Yawns, for instance, was a good example. And now we officially have everyone dealing over 1,000 damage with each attack, which is very, very, very good. What's my job levels looking like anyway? 43, 76, 93. I know before we get into the next, like, big dungeon, which I guess technically isn't the next dungeon, but it's very soon, I want to get that monk to 99. Oh, and look, we can land on land now. Doga's Manor. Who dares trespasses inside the great wizard Doga's Manor? Seize them! Kupo! Kupo! Oh, so scary. Whatever will I do? I know you, don't I? Ah, the Warriors of Light. Good of you to come. I have something to tell you. The one who is summoning the darkness into this world is none other than Zonde. Zonde, Yune, and I were apprentices of great Magus Noah. When Noah died, he bestowed upon us gifts. The power of magic to me, the world of dream to Yune, and to Zonde, Noah granted him mortality. Of course, Zonde was not pleased. He covered this world in darkness and stopped the flow of time. Zonde's plan was to stay his inevitable demise by halting time itself. But then you appeared and restored time to its rightful rhythm. However, Zonde seems intent on stopping time again. Come, you must help me stop Zonde. Alright. Good expedition. Thank you there, Mr. Doga. We didn't say a word, but sure. Come, you must escort me to the Cave of the Circle. In my room is a secret passage that leads to the cave. The candle on the wall is the switch that opens the hidden door. That's the case for a lot of places in this game, isn't it? Alright, I don't think there's any treasure in here, but this is not a missable area. We can always come back, so if I miss treasure, then guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to come on back and get the treasure. So, let's see. Here we can buy quite a few good things. I'm not going to worry about it, because I'm filthy rich. Here we can get a lot of good spells. If you had stuck with Red Mage, level 5 is the highest you can go. So you would not be able to get this magic, level 6 magic. You would not be able to do it. I'm not even going to worry about it. Aeroga, I will worry about. That's a really good spell. Haste, Kuraga, and Raise. Here is an issue. Haste is pretty dang good. Kuraga is pretty good. Raise is almost essential. I will be buying Raise. I'll be buying Aeroga. And I will be buying... Actually, those are level 5. Yeah, I can buy Haste. Whew. Good. I wasn't looking at the levels. So learn. We're going to teach him Aeroga, Haste, Raise, and Kuraga. There we go. Very nice. Yeah, that's all I want him to know. So that's a pretty good little magic shop there. You want to stop. I don't think there's a weapon shop. Here, if you use a Geisel Green right here, you can activate. Actually, I'm just going to show it. Why not? It smells like Chocobo. I'm not going to use this, but I have 8 Geisel Greens. Fat Chocobo appears! And the funny music starts. Basically, Fat Chocobo, you can just store items in. I truly don't understand the point of that. You never will run out of bag space, so I really genuinely don't get it, but it is what it is, I guess. It's funny. I like it. I enjoy it. That's alright. Alright. But anyway, Master Doga, are you going to the Cave of the Circle? That place is dangerous. Kupo, don't go. Kupo, shut up. I want to go. Alright, we got some hidden treasures in here, I do believe. Nothing happens. Oh, I'm pretty sure that will restore HP of some sort. Let me see. The Cave of the Circle is connected to the World of Darkness, so the cave is filled with monsters from that world, Kupo. Okay, cool. Good to know. Thanks for letting us know that. The magic water in that pot over there will restore your magic power and health, Kupo. Use the magic book on the table to revive members. Yes, indeed. That's what I thought. Okay. I thought there was some treasure up here, but I'm, well... Alright, Ingus. Alright, Ingus. Wise guy. Nothing happens. Okay. So, yeah. Apparently I was wrong. I thought you could find some pretty good stuff here, but you can't. And that's okay. Let's go ahead and activate this switch. So that we may enter through here. Alright, and yes, just spoiler alert before he tells us. Mini time! Yeah, more mini. And we actually have to fight for a little bit in mini, so cool. I don't think there's any treasure in here. I've been saying I don't think a lot. I'm fairly certain there's no treasure in here. I will be keeping on auto battle, defending most of the time. We have that ice rod that's going to come in handy. I've got a lot of little throwaway stuff I can use, I feel like. I don't know, though. Oh, new enemies, by the way, these horsies. Bomb fragments, why not? These two can use bomb. Actually, you can just steal. We'll stock up on some stuff, too. 2 people attacking should be enough. Very good. That actually might... Oh, it will. Okay, nice. Alright. Depending on how quick these fights go, I might not cut them out. I don't know yet. Alright, but let's head on through. This is not really a dungeon, I would say. There's no boss. It's actually pretty easy. With new enemies, we have... Dread Knight. Like there's going to be anything useful from them. I doubt they'll steal anything pretty cool. But we'll see. Maybe they will. Heavenly Wrath. Okay, that's actually really good. Heavenly Wraths are really good. Oh, pathetic. Come on. You can do better than that. And Bomb Fragment. Cool. Alright, that's why we stole the Bomb Fragments. The weaker things we can use while we're mid-eating stuff. Or, you know, if you have the Scholar Job class, you could be using them always. Oh, we got a Heavenly Wrath for just winning. Interesting. But, yeah, keep that in mind. Oh, sorry to pop my neck right in the mic. That might have been a little annoying. But, just like most mini-dungeons, this is really just a straight, narrow path. Straight there. With new enemies! Oh, they're being really good about giving us new enemies. We've got a Rock Gargoyle. Okay. Let's see what you got, Rock Gargoyle. Bomb Fragment. Not enough. Ice Rod will be enough, more than likely. Yes. And Breakga. That would have petrified us. Break always petrifies. So, thank God that didn't happen. Oh, broke 1K. Good job, Ark. Okay, I think I'm going to switch Luneth over to defending so that I can get some job level points on him. And maybe not throw away all of my bomb fragments. That would be nice. Alright, so next we've got a preemptive strike against more of these guys. This will be a very quick fight, so I'm just going to keep it. All of these fights are going to be quick. For the sake of my sanity, I'm just going to keep them all in. I hope you don't mind. Oh, we got Flare coming out anyway. Flare is the ultimate black magic spell in the game. In most Final Fantasy games, too. It's like, always in Final Fantasy, Flare is the best black magic spell, except for the games that decide to add one above it. Most games add, like, Ultima, for instance, is more famously known as the best black magic spell, but it's not in every Final Fantasy game. And, like, in Final Fantasy IX, they have Doomsday. Even though Ultima is in the game, you just can't use it. You have Doomsday in that game. Pretty nice. We must hurry. My time has almost come. What, you're dying all of a sudden? I will cast a spell on your ship so that it may travel underwater. Zepamuakakiane! The Nautilus can now travel underwater. So in the same episode that we got the Nautilus, now we can take it underwater. Not half bad, I don't think. Head south from Saronia. The Temple of Time lies between the pillars of Cape Twin Horn. And the temple is where you will find Noah's lute. What does Noah's lute do? It is a magic lute, whose timbre will reach even into the world of Dream. You must use it to call Yune back from the world of Dream. I will now use the circle to enter the rift between dimensions and find the key to Eureka. Your task is to wake Yune and obtain the ancient ship known as the Invincible. You must hurry now. I will teleport you outside. Give my regards to Yune. Farewell, warriors of the light. We will meet again. So that part was pretty much entirely pretty easy. A lot of good lore, though. A lot of really good lore, but it's like, what? I'm so stupid, I swear. But it is what it is. Anyway, in the next episode of Final Fantasy III, we'll do exactly what he just said and go to Temple of Time and wake up Yune with the loot. So this has been Solus, signing out. Have a good evening.